Hi, Assalamualaikum. Today, in this video, my group will be present the hazard identification and health exposure to workers in the automotive industry.
Hi, my name is Nafana Ali binti Kamil and my student number is 2022497168.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Nabil Irshad bin Zahriman and my student number is 2022601114.
Hi, my name is Nurul Alia binti Hassan. My metric number is 2022463462.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ikram. My metric number is 2023816692. Introduction. The automotive industry is adopting modern manufacturing technology which has resulted in additional worker risk. Workers are susceptible to musculoskeletal disorder, hearing loss, and respiratory because of their need to handle heavy components, operate machinery in close quarters, execute repetitive action, and deal with ergonomic stress. Physical and mental flexibility are needed for the integration of cobot assistant, automated reality Google, and automated convention. It is essential to recognize the problem and take steps to mitigate them via training, innovative and flexible policy. For the objective, we have three objectives. First, examine the several risk factors that exist on building site that affect the health and safety of employees as well as the general public. Second, evaluate the environmental impact of material and method used in manufacturing, paying special attention to waste generation and how it affects the surrounding environment. Lastly, to discuss the control measure to eliminate the risk of critical hazard. For the significance of the study, the objective of the research is to gain a comprehensive view of the problem of automotive or recycle production industry, including the associated hazard and risk. By deepening our understanding, we aim to safeguard the health and well-being of employees. Ultimately, this study aims to contribute to the reduction of workplace accidents through the identification and implementation of effective preventive measures.
Let's continue with literature review. The hazard in automotive manufacturing industry. In this industry, poses significant hazard due to its machinery-intensive operation, heavy machinery, and hazardous materials exposure, leading to injuries or fatalities and health problems if safety protocols are not strictly followed. Hazard in automotive industry can be divided into three parts, which are chemical hazard, physical hazard, and biological hazard. The chemical hazard can be categorized into four types, which are solvent, metalworking fluids, paints and coatings, and cleaning agents. Solvent utilized in automotive manufacturing often contain volatile organic compounds which pose health risks upon exposure and can lead to various health issues, including respiratory issues, headaches, and dizziness. Next, metalworking fluids often contain hazardous substances like oils, surfactants, and biocides, which can lead to skin irritation, respiratory issues, and allergic reactions. The use of paint and coatings involve hazardous substances like solvent and pigments, which leads to respiratory issues, skin irritation, and long-term health problems. The cleaning agent often contain harsh chemicals like acid and alkalis, posing risk of skin irritation and respiratory problems. Therefore, protective measures such as proper ventilation system, provide PPE, training on safe handling and safety protocol are crucial in minimizing worker exposure and safety. Next, the physical hazard can be categorized into noise, equipment and machinery, ergonomic hazard, and electrical equipment. Excessive noise originating from machinery and processes poses a serious risk to workers' hearing health. Prolonged exposure can cause permanent hearing damage, tinnitus, and stress. Next, the use of heavy machinery and equipment from moving part and pinch point, leading to crash incident if safety protocols are overlooked. Ergonomic hazard arise from repetitive movement and awkward postures, leading to musculoskeletal and disorder among workers. Working with electrical equipment poses risks like shock, burn, and injuries if safety measures are not strictly followed. Therefore, it is important to safeguarding to health and handling heavy machinery requires strict adherence to prevent accident and injuries. Also, the introduce of ergonomic tools, rotate job tasks, and educate worker on proper techniques and the importance of stretching. Here is the video that showing the physical hazard in automotive industry. The last one, the biological hazard. Workers face various hazardous chemicals like solvent, acid, heavy metal used in paint, adhesive and cleaning agent. Exposure through inhalation, skin contact or injection poses health risks including respiratory issues, burn and severe complications. Working in maintenance and repair tasks face potential exposure to infection hazard. These tasks might involve contact with fluids or surfaces carrying bacteria, viruses or contaminants. Exposure to volatile organic compounds is a significant concern due to their presence in materials like paints and adhesives through inhalation, skin contact or injection, leading to short-term effects like irritation and headaches or more severe issues with prolonged exposure. To mitigate this risk, strict safety measures like proper ventilation, PPE, and training on safe handling are important.
Next, material and methodology. Initial step involve a detailed web search on specialized research website related to automobile manufacturing sector. We also use various academic platforms including Mendeley, Google Books, Google Scholar, ResearchGate, and Science Direct were utilized to access scholarly articles and enhance research breadth. Specific search phrases such as automotive production industry, automotive production industry hazard, countermeasure, health effect, and risk assessment were employed to focus the search result. And our goal was to gather diverse data, assess potential health hazard, investigate countermeasure, evaluate health effect, and conduct a true risk assessment in the automotive production industry using a methodical research methodology. Next, result and discussion. For result, as you guys can see, the risk level on every hazard that mentioned here is at red color, and this was mean it was at high risk and immediate action needed to control the hazard based on the hierarchy of control. Now we move to discussion. On every hazard, I only take one example to explain to you. This countermeasure was divided based on hierarchy countermeasure. For countermeasure of chemical hazard, for example, cleaning agents, substitution, what they can do is to substituting harsh chemical with safer alternative will also crucial in reducing health risks associated with cleaning agents in automotive manufacturing. After that, for engineering controls, ensuring a proper ventilation. For administrative control, they should offering training on safe handling practice. Lastly, PPE. To minimize this risk, safety measures should include providing personal protective equipment. Second, physical hazard. I take an example for noise exposure. In engineering control, to mitigate this risk, manufacturers use engineering controls like sound dampening technology, administrative measures such as scheduling breaks, and provide personal protective equipment like earplugs. Administrative control, regular monitoring education about risks and adherence to safety protocols are crucial to safeguard workers from noise-induced health issues. Third, we move to biological hazard. I take an example for infectious hazard. In administrative control, establishing hygiene protocols and offering training programs to educate workers about potential hazard and safety precautions. These measures aim to minimize the risk of infectious disease among workers in these specific tasks within the automotive manufacturing setting. For PPE, to mitigate this risk, manufacturers implement preventive measures such as providing personal protective equipment (PPE).
The other option to prevent and control any potential hazard and risk from occurring again and again is to follow this recommendation. First, casualties and permanent damage to workers, consequent damage to machinery and equipment. To prevent all those possibilities from occurring, provide a training session on how to handle hazardous equipment such as using a ladder, scaffolding, electrical wiring, hazardous chemical and manual handling. Give instruction for any machine tool that need particular upkeep and operation. These include, for instance, sanders and grinders. Hold signs at all times urging to proper use of PPE. Next, conduct a briefing session on the danger of entering restricted areas and double confirm that every employee is wearing all the required PPE. To sum up this video, I can conclude that the automotive production industry faces numerous health and safety hazards due to the complex machinery, equipment, materials, and processes involved. All those hazards can lead to acute injuries as well as long-term illness. To mitigate this risk, a multi-tiered approach following the hierarchy of control is necessary. Automotive manufacturing may retain its industrial leadership in advanced technologies with dedicated efforts without compromising with related safety to the workplace.